Hey guys, the Chaos Zero Nightmare developers just dropped a note. I have only taken a glimpse because I want to go over this with you together, guys. So let's check it out. Currency requirement improvements. First, we will be improving the currency requirements. One of the issues that caused the greatest inconvenience for players. Based on your feedback and our in-game data, we confirmed that the amount of unit currency required for agent growth has been excessively burdensome. By adjusting the most fundamental growth element, agent level up, we plan to improve the overall growth experience and help you build your early decks to enjoy the game without long-term roadblocks. With this update, the required unit consumption for leveling up agents will be reduced by 80% from its current amount, greatly improving the overall level difficulty for agents. You can see this here from over 1 million to just 200k. That is insane, an insane reduce. And when I first read this, I thought this is gonna be unfair because I have already invested a lot of currency improving my agents, and I will be punished for this now because everyone who hasn't and everyone who is like a scrub and stuck at level 50 will now have an advantage over me because they don't have to quote unquote waste their units, right? But no, this is not what it is. Check this out. All units already consumed for agent leveling will be fully refunded via in-game mail after the update on December 3rd. If the schedule changes, we will inform you through a separate notice. So, perfect. See, the people that have already leveled up a bunch of agents, a bunch of characters to max level will not be punished by this. That is a phenomenal upgrade. And it doesn't even stop here, it gets better. Because next we will be adding the Blackhorn trait, where you can obtain more agent growth currency. Players who wish to train more agents can now clear Chaos to acquire a new item called Crystal of Discord. This can be exchanged at the Blackhorn trait for additional growth currency. The amount of this new item, Crystal of Discord, is not heavily affected by difficulty level. We are also reviewing other ways to let you experience and train a wider variety of characters, such as a feature that temporarily raises a selected character's growth level to match the captain level. We are reviewing various ways to help you train and experience a wider range of agents, and we will share the details once they are finalized. That is phenomenal. If they go through, like after the last notice, right, I cannot trust them fully anymore to like seriously go through with what they are actually promising. But if this is happening here, because you see, there is already a red flag here. Yeah, okay. A new shop will be opening called Blackhorn Trade. Yeah, we will be able to farm Chaos to acquire our resource Crystal of Discord to exchange that for items. I like items that we can see right here. That's fine, but how long will it take it for us to acquire these Crystal of Discords? And then how many Crystal of Discords do we need? And how many items can we actually exchange? See, there are multiple crystals here. What if every single one of those crystals, there are only 5 of them available? Or look at the feather, right? What if there's only 1 feather available per week? Or this eye, what if there are only 2 eyes available? You know, I think you get the point. We don't know that yet, so we should not get too excited because we lack this crucial information. But yeah, overall, it sounds really, really good. Just like last time, and last time it wasn't enough, right? But here an 80% reduce, if this is going through, that's pretty sick, not gonna lie. The shop is also gonna be good regardless of how many items are available there, right? But it could also lead to be pretty much nothing, but a little bit is better than nothing. So yeah, let's not be too negative, but also not be too positive. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Then we have Chaos Gameplay Experience Improvements. All right, I have not read this one yet. I'm pretty stoked to read what is happening here. Improving the roguelike experience is an ongoing long-term task for the project. We are discussing a variety of potential enhancements, and our goal is to implement improvements as soon as they become feasible. Because of this, the updates may feel gradual at times. However, we will continue to apply necessary adjustments quickly to enhance the chaos. Okay. They want to make this roguelike better. Sure, we know that. First, to support smoother chaos plays, the Divine Delegate, I think this is this guy here in the picture, not sure, event will now guarantee at least one option with the Reaper feature. Reaper feature is, it fixes monsters HP at 1 for 3 normal battles. Okay. That's not too great, to be honest. This will provide an option that allows you to skip the early stages more quickly. Yeah, we don't need that. They are already obliterated. We don't need to skip early stages. We need help with later stages, if anything. Reducing the time spent on deck. No. See, this is what I mean. This is nonsense. What do we save here is maybe a few seconds. This is not reducing the time spent on deck building by any means. It will be if you did, this will not even be a minute. So after we revealed the scoring rules for save data, many players shared that while challenging various different deck builds, they had to calculate their deck building scores manually or rely on external tools, which became inconvenient. Yeah, a little bit, but this is also has something to do with using your brain, to be honest. But let's see. To resolve this, the agent info screen will now display your current save data's faint memory points in real time, allowing you to focus fully on the game without any inconvenience. Okay, quality of life feature. It's okay. It's good. It's good. I would call it a win. In addition, we would like to share details on another improvement currently in development, which is reducing skill animation time. Yes, very, very good. It is super annoying to watch even these short and quite good animations time and time again. I can't even tell you how often I have seen Mr. Kowalski on Veronica's head by now. Like, I know it sounds funny, but it is actually hella crazy annoying. I have to watch this animation every single fucking battle that I do. It is ridiculous. Make this maybe once per the entire Chaos run, not every single battle. That would be amazing. But let's keep reading. Although overall attack animations in Chaos Zero Nightmare are fast true, many players have expressed that skill animations still feel compatible. Yeah, you have to watch them over and over again, and that's why they feel too long. The animations are short and are good, yes, but still, having to watch the same shit every single battle time and time again, that is mad annoying. We are preparing improvements such as reducing post-skill delay and allowing animation skips when using other functions during skill activation. A skip button would be cool. I would be happy about that. These features require additional development time. Sure, take your time, so they will not be implemented immediately. That is totally okay. However, our goal is to shorten skill animation time to a level that players can clearly feel and appreciate. Sure, okay, not too bad. And additionally, this update will include improved UI to clearly display the current turn count. Yeah, also not a bad idea. Of course, yeah, I know how to count my turns myself, and I can see them on the left hand side on the screen, right? So if I pay close attention, I can take like my current turn count. I can be aware of it. In Basin of Hyperspace, yeah, everywhere, right? Of course, everywhere. So the current turn count will be displayed in a better fashion. Sure, another just quality of life improvement that is not totally necessary. Like, pay attention and you will know what turn it is. Why do you have to put this into players' faces? But I mean, if that is what the community complains about, I mean, sure, there's much more. Yeah, anyways, let's just move on. I don't get it. Additionally, the 1x1 swap system has caused significant inconvenience when forming two-party teams in content like the Basin of Hyperspace. The 1x1 swap system has caused significant inconvenience? Okay, to address this, we will be adding a quick formation option that allows agents to replace all at once, greatly streamlining the process. I don't know what's wrong with the community and what people are actually complaining about. It's a little bit mind-blowing that the community complains about this so hard that the developers have to waste time on such non-factors instead of fixing these many issues, the glaring issues that this game has. Oh, please, like, why are developers always listening to these crybabies? It annoys me very often in many games. Don't listen to the crybabies, man. Listen to the people that actually know what the fuck they are talking about. But anyways, we are also reviewing features to make story progression more convenient. Story progression. The shit is done in 10 minutes. There is no progression more convenient. What? We will share more details once they are finalized. Alright, wait, yeah, I mean, wow. That's crazy. They will waste their time. That's what this all boils down to here. Most of these things, the developers waste their time because they're listening to crybabies. Then animation improvements. Further animation improvements? Didn't we just talk about that? During chaos, when entering a mental breakdown state, screen effects will now be more intense. And unidentified area text will include additional horror effects. Special effects for using breakdown cards have also been improved. We will continue strengthening the presentation so you can further immerse yourself in the darker atmosphere of the game. Okay. We also excuse me. We also want to explain our internal review regarding Yuki. This updates pickup agent. Oh. Be careful. Many players expressed that Yuki's performance did not meet expectations. Our development team has reviewed this matter very carefully. Internal data shows that Yuki already performs well in battles against 2 or more enemies, so simply increasing her numerical was deemed to carry a high risk of overbalancing the agent. Okay. I'm listening. Therefore, instead of applying immediate buffs, we are analyzing Yuki's gameplay data and considering improvements that replace her least adopted Epiphany build options with more effect. Okay, let me say this one more time. I said it multiple times on my channel. If they ever buff or nerf a character directly, I will immediately uninstall this game and that's it for the content. I will never play a game when developers handle it that badly. You cannot buff or nerf a character that people have already paid money for, or skip the character, didn't pay. You cannot. That kills the game. And if this happens, let's say they buff Yuki by giving her a better Epiphany or increasing her numbers, I'm out. So let's keep reading. In particular, we are actively reviewing a build option that allows Yuki to transition into a single target build. It's already in the game. She already has a single target build. Her epiphanies already allow you to do this. This will not be available immediately, but we will do our best to deliver it as quickly as possible. Okay, as I said, if they buff or nerf a character, goodbye. We are also preparing upcoming content for the next update, such as the Great Rift and Codex, where Yuki will be able to demonstrate her strength. That is okay. That is what you can do. You can see, this is how a gacha game can, and maybe even should, in Yuki's case, buff or nerf a character by the content that is presented to us players. In fact, give Yuki content in which she can shine. Buff her that way. Don't buff her kit in any way, shape or form. It will kill your game. I'm calling it. And I will be the first person to leave. We will continue working to create content environments where pickup characters can fully showcase their abilities. That is okay. Don't go overboard with this. Again, don't cater to the morons that don't understand this game and misjudge characters and are too dumb to understand how a character will perform. You should cater to players that understand and know what they are doing and thinking about it and be knowledgeable, right? Those players should be rewarded. That's what's happening. Everyone who is skipping Yuki is rewarded because those players, they know who they should listen to, or they can figure out themselves that a character is shit before they get their hands onto testing the character. That is a very big downside of the communities in gacha games that I'm noticing. People in gacha games are unable to judge a character's kit. They cannot figure out how this character will perform by simply looking at the kit of the character. That shows how much they don't know about games in general. You don't need often, right? You don't even need to see the numbers. You don't need to test the character. You just know by your knowledge and experience from other games how this character will perform. It is the same thing with, let's say, a movie. Like, you don't have to watch the entire movie to know if this movie is good or not. You don't have to do that at all. There are many examples, but anyways, this is not what this video is about. Let's keep moving. Lastly, although not included in this update, we would like to share some features planned for future updates. Okay, let's go. You can also encounter dimensional tunnels during Codex gameplay. In Codex gameplay, you will be able to encounter dimensional tunnels even after the season ends. Yeah, if certain conditions are met, blah 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 blah. If acquire forbidden card, save data, receive a season mark. What? Okay, wait. In Codex gameplay, you will be able to encounter dimensional tunnels. If certain conditions are met, dimension tunnel event will appear in Codex, allowing you to continue enjoying this content consistently. If you acquire a forbidden card, your save data will receive a season mark. Why? What's the point? Additionally, when you obtain an agent in rescue who has already completed ego manifestation, you will receive an additional reward, spectral cubes. Is that not already the case? If you have all of the dupes for a character, does the character, if you pull it again, go to waste? That would be insane. Spectral cubes can be used to purchase characters' memory codes, partners, prism modules, and more. I'm shocked that this is not already the case. But anyways, a problem that I don't have to deal with, so who cares? Protoss who have already acquired characters beyond Egomane will receive a spectrum. Yeah, oh my goodness gracious. It's good though, it's good, right? Your copies, your dupes of characters don't go away, so that's a good one. Beyond the improvements discussed today, the update also includes a variety of new content. What does that mean? We plan to share those details at a later time. So please look forward to it. Yeah. Alright, so wow, that is crazy. That's a crazy note. There is a lot of bullshit in here, but also some good things. Let's go, let's speedrun this real quick. Currency improvements, 80% reduction, and players who have already leveled up characters are not left behind. 80% reduced is crazy. It's a crazy amount. It's a good change. So yeah, we don't struggle to level up characters anymore. It's very, very important also for the future of this game, because what if you pull for a character? You spend weeks and weeks and weeks, over a month, to max that character out? That is unacceptable, right? So yeah, changing the unit consumption and giving us a shop with additional items for the potential tree is very, very nice. Then improving the roguelike experience. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a non-factor. This is completely irrelevant. The faint memory points, the improved UI, this is all complete time waste. The only good thing here is truly, yeah, this shop and the reduction for units, for unit consumption. And massive red flag is the information regarding Yuki. If they nerf or buff this character, that's it for the game. Goodbye. But yeah, that's the developer note. I wanted to share my thoughts about it, my initial thoughts, and go over with you guys together over this. So that's it for the video. I hope that was fun and informative. If you like Chaos Zero Nightmare content in general, please consider leaving a follow on my channel. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, don't forget to join the Discord server, link in the description down below. Take care of yourselves, have a great day, peace and love.